Well, lo and behold, I didn't expect what I saw when I got up this morning, and yes, I got up kinda late this morning. I was troubleshooting some live stream stuff last night. It took forever, but I finally sorted it out, and then it was like 1 o'clock, and I shoveled snow all day prior, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sleep in. So I did that, and then I got up, and I saw that it's now official that Steam is getting rid of Steam Greenlight. That's coming up later in the spring, and that kind of came out of nowhere, but it's definitely an interesting scenario that we've now found ourselves in. So for those that might not be aware, Steam Greenlight is basically a platform that Steam uses so that content creators and game developers can basically pay to get their games into a community voting system to possibly get them on Steam. That's been a huge point of contention for a few years now because we've seen a lot of really crappy games or literally games about crap. That's been a recurring thing on the platform, as well as just jokes and memes and all this other stuff that obviously wasn't really meant to ever hit consumers, yet nonetheless actually gets on Steam. And that's down to lack of actual proper curation from Valve as a company. So what they've finally done here is they're introducing Steam Direct. That's going to be coming out later in the spring, and basically it's going to be actually curated by Valve, and they're going to be imposing a higher payment system to even get onto the service at all. So right now it works with Steam Greenlight where you pay $100, then you can submit whatever you want. Well, now they're turning it into so you have to pay for every different game submission that you do, and they're considering prices up to $5,000. Now, $5,000 might seem absolutely insane and crazy to you, but, I mean, if you want to get your game on a place like Terminals that will distribute your game to reviewers or content creators, you can already be paying up to $1,500 to $2,000 just to be able to do that. So it's safe to say that game development does come with a certain amount of expenses and risk involved, and you should probably be doing it and trying to get onto those services if you know that you've got a good game underneath the hood. And that's been a huge problem with Steam Greenlight. People can just make whatever they want to and throw it on as a joke and not put any effort into making something that's actually engaging content. Now, that's not to say that there's never been anything good on Steam Greenlight. In fact, there's been plenty of stuff that might not have even ever made it onto Steam or ever been given a shot, but unfortunately, it's been buried by the 85 to 90% of content that's literally made to just be trash. So it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to handle this as they get into Steam Direct come this spring, and how they're going to handle Steam Greenlight now. Are they still going to be accepting new games up until what point? And are they going to have to end up doing any refunds to people that might sign up right before the service goes out or anything like that? I don't know. We're going to see exactly how that works. I'm sure that they'll have to be working those kinks out, which is why it's not obviously released right now. So that's what's going on today. Let me know what you think about this development. Do you lament that Steam Greenlight is going the way of the dinosaurs sooner rather than later, or do you think it's a long time coming? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Special thanks to all the recent Patreon and VidMe supporters. I do appreciate it. If you'd like to get involved in that, there's links to all that stuff in the description. I am PattyJack, and I will see you guys next time. Have a wonderful day.